Today I'm going to be watching this video. It's called Everything That Makes Zara Larsson Proud to be Swedish. So yeah, interested to see this. A very successful singer, and yeah, what makes you proud to be Swedish? Tell me if you agree with the things that she's saying, if these are things that make you proud as well. If there's anything that's not on this list that makes you proud to be Swedish, please tell me about them in the comments. Want to learn more, and yeah, let's check this one out.
Hi, I'm Zara Larsson, and today I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite things from Sweden and what makes me proud to be a Swede. I'm going to show you some snacks, some foods, talk to you about places you can visit, and show you how to celebrate Midsummer like a true Swede. Let's go!
Fika, yes.
So first off, we have a classic fika, which is basically the time where you don't eat like the real meals. No breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's all that you snack on between those meals. And usually it's some sort of pastry, or like this is kanelbulle. And the Swedish cinnamon buns, which this is, are quite different than the American ones because we have this pärlsocker, which is these big like sugar things. Instead of that frosting, I've never had an American cinnamon bun. I think they look so scary. Okay. What I like is a cardamom bun. They're very yummy. And then this is a semla, which is very seasonal. You would only have this in the month of February.
Really? That looks too good to not have.
I'm not a
year.
huge fan of it because inside of it, you see, this is all like cream, and that's all very nice in that, and a bun. So this is kind of like
nice.
marzipan, but it's weird because I really like marzipan, but I don't like this. But they're like cousins, but this is the cousin that I don't like very much. So I'm gonna do this. You can put this in a bowl with warm milk. Like you would eat it as a soup. You would put it in the bowl with the warm milk.
Is that common? I've not
Then
heard of that before.
we're over to this little very exciting thing. When I grew up, I was only allowed to have it on.
Yeah, like just with regards to fika, I thought fika, I didn't know it included this sort of candy as well. I thought it was more just like the pastries. Coffee, I thought, was an important part of it as well. I've already said on videos before that I feel like that's my favourite thing that I learned about Swedish culture. That's something I always have in the afternoon now. I always have my own like fika, some sort of cake or pastry, an espresso, double espresso in the afternoon. Keep me going. It's like such a good thing to look forward to in a day, and also when you actually have it, it makes you feel good for the rest of the day as well, in my opinion. I feel like it could be compared to like an English high tea, although in Britain we don't have that all the time. It's maybe more like a special occasion. It's having those like cakes in the afternoon. And that kind of looks like a scone that we get. We have like scone with cream and jam rather than marzipan. So tell me if you would ever have jam on that, but it seems like a waste to only have this in February. That's, for me, I would love that all year round, man.
To have it on Saturdays, because Saturdays is the candy day. Every Saturday I got to pick like 10 pieces of candy, and it's like a pick and mix, and it's in every single store in Sweden. And I am such a big licorice fan, so I'm so happy to see one of my absolute favorites ever, which is a salt patron. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna pick it up. Oh, whew. Okay. Salt patron. This one is just, it's so good. This one's so good. Also, this one is amazing. In kryptonite, this one's my favorite. It's like raspberry and licorice. Also, this one's really good. Häxvrål, salty. These ones are absolutely the worst candy you could ever have. This is some old people candy. But you know what?
That's
the beauty of it. You can pick and mix whatever you like. This one, I haven't seen this in so long. This is gum. And I'm gonna save that. I'm actually gonna bring this home.
Thank
you, Canada's. Thank you so much. This one, you could also have for fika. You would have this on some bread with a lot of butter, maybe some of this, which is knäckebröd, the hard bread. It's like a creamed smoked fish roll. And I would understand that you might not love this if you didn't grow up on it. But to me, this is just like the most amazing flavor. It's giving like umami to me. I am way more of a salty, savory type of person than I am with the sweet stuff. Like even the sweets, I will like enjoy a licorice. Nice, nice.
Yeah, for me, I think I'm more sweet and sour. That's my favorite things, but my favorite tastes. With regards to the candy, yeah, like I have learned also, yeah, about having candy day. I know there's a specific term for it, and it's has a lot of benefits rather than eating candy every day a little bit. You just have it one day, and then that's actually better for your teeth, I believe, as well. The exposure to sugar. So I've actually, I said a long time ago when I first learned about that, watching these videos about Sweden, I implemented that with my children as well. Now, I don't really give them any candy at all, unfortunately, because they like sometimes get a bit too hyper, even just having it on one day. So try to like only give them a little bit on one day as well. Not so fun, but they're easier to manage. Tell me if you still implement that with your children, if that still goes on today, like that you still have that one candy day. And yeah, like the food in a tube is something I've seen before as well. Like tell me if it's always this one I see, but is there other good flavours, good brands? Yeah, I've never seen this big cracker bread thing before as well, actually.
A lot of people know Swedish food from the food court at IKEA, and that is pretty accurate. As you know, we got the Swedish meatballs here, but we also have some other things to try. And let's start with that. So on this little plate, this actually would look like a typical midsummer. I don't know what it is about the Swedish holidays. Maybe it's the same for you guys, but we do the exact same menu on every single holiday. Midsummer, Christmas, Easter, like it does not matter what kind of holiday, we have the same menu, period. On this one right here, I see we got the pickled herring. I would have it with some sour cream, chives, perhaps. It's like being at home. This is my favorite. I would have it just like this. Toast scallion is also very easy to make at home. Just shrimp, some mayo, dill, onion.
Looks like good, healthy, fresh.
It's like the Swedes. We love a good pickled something. Pickled fish, it doesn't sound very nice. We don't have a lot of seasoning. So you do let the ingredients or the fish or, you know, whatever, kind of be the star of the show. Staple in Swedish culture. Swedish cuisine. Swedish survival, honestly.
Yeah, with regards to like pickling things, is it just fish that you pickle or do you pickle a lot of other things? That's why I like Korean food, because they actually pickle a lot of vegetables, cucumber, obviously you get like kimchi, different things like that. That's why I like the sour flavour. I like things that are pickled. I've not really eaten too much pickled fish, honestly, but yeah, have you got a favourite pickled fish? And yeah, we also in Britain, it's like the same for holidays, we always have the same food, but I kind of like that. Sometimes for Christmas you'll see people, rather than turkey, they want to try like duck or do different things. For me, I like having the same thing every year, just some good food that I can like expect the same thing all the time. I don't mind that.
The star, the queen, the Swedish dish, if you will. She's simple, she's elegant, she's classy. 4 things: meatball, mashed potato, pickled cucumber, and lingonberries, and with the yummy brown sauce for the meatballs. This combination, I don't know who came up with it. I would say a genius. It's just like, it just hits.
Like if you actually think about it, it's like the perfect combination. Getting the pickled cucumbers there, you got texture, sourness, the heartiness of the potatoes, creaminess, the like wholesomeness and meatiness of the meatballs, and then you get the lingonberry jam adds a bit more sweetness as well. Like, it's like really actually, and it's all different textures, different flavors, but it like all works so well together. Again, like I've had like meatballs Swedish meatballs from IKEA, of course, and it has the other 3 things, but I've never had the pickled cucumber with it. That, for me, would just be an excellent addition.
It just hits. Oh my God. This is like being out for a long time. You're in the mountains, it's windy, it's freezing, and then you see it. You see a cottage, and in that cottage, this is what's waiting for you.
I can like taste them already.
Also part of Swedish tradition, we just get shit-faced on every holiday. And this glass is very big. But what's nice about it is that you don't need to drink the whole thing. It is not like a shot. Sometimes, with the people you're around, you say, okay, let's just have half. And then you would sing a song about drinking half of it, because that is part of the fun. I'm gonna sing a song for you guys. I'm gonna do my dad's favorite. När vi kom hem från fjärden så tog vi oss en knorr. Ty kläderna var våta men strupen den var torr. Och då tänkte vi som så, det är bäst att späda på. För strupen torkar fortare än kläderna därpå.
I like it. Some good humor. Have you heard that song before?
You know what? That was really nice. That was really nice. I don't know if it's because I'm grown now, I'm like 26. I can handle the liquor. But this was actually really nice. So whoever wants to have a taste of Swedish akvavit. Shout out to Opie Andersson.
Never seen that. We tried that before. How is it?
It's midsummer time. Can't you see? I'm sitting here with the beautiful flower crown, which is something that you would wear on midsummer. My favorite holiday in Sweden. It is celebrated in the middle of summer, usually on the very lightest day and night of the year. And we dance around this pole, which looks like this, and then it's almost like a cross, and then it hangs 2 round things on the pole that lays horizontally. And what does that look like? That is a penis, my ladies and gents. It's what we do. We dance around the green penis and we thank the penis for impregnating the earth and making it green and lush. And we dance like frogs around it, sometimes like Mors lilla Olle, which is a little guy who cries out for his mom. Like every other holiday, there's a lot of alcohol involved. Midsummer is probably the holiday where people would go the most, like, they would go in for it. It's just so beautiful, like people just look beautiful, people are off work, and can just like celebrate the fact that at least we have hopefully 2 more months of warmth and sunlight. So as you can see here, this is Sweden, this is Norway, this is Finland, this is Denmark, this is Scandinavia. Finland is actually not a part of Scandinavia, but a part of the Nordic. So I would start my journey here from Stockholm. If it's summer, it's down south. Winter, up north. So I would take my car and I would go vroom, 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 all the way down to here, Österlen. It's absolutely stunning. White beaches, beautiful cliffs.
So nice.
When you are down south here, you could also go to Malmö, which is the 3rd biggest city in Sweden. And from Malmö, you can take a train that takes about 20 minutes, and you can go over to Copenhagen and just like spend the day there, or have a little beer, just chill in Denmark, and then you go right back and just enjoy your evening here. But south of Sweden is just absolutely gorgeous in the summertime.
Yeah, like what other parts of the south of Sweden would you recommend? Like, for instance, I never heard of that place, but when you see the beaches and just the kind of remoteness of it, it looks, yeah, very beautiful. A beautiful place in the summer, especially when it's a bit warmer and things like that. But yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of stunning places here. And if you are from the south, you live there in Malmö, do you go to Copenhagen often? How often would you do that? Is it like a weekend thing? Would you just go over for the day? How often in 1 year would you go there?
Wintertime, I would do the opposite. I will go up north to go skiing. Here with Norway, they have the fjords and they have a lot of mountains. And up here, you're most likely are gonna see the northern lights. And there's a lot of reindeers up here. Maybe Rudolph is from here somewhere. Last show that I did actually was here in Skellefteå. And it's really, really fun to come here. It's an amazing crowd. You could go on a sled with some dogs. It's fucking cold though. but it's so stunning. And up here they have a really funny accent, I think, just like they do down south here. Also summertime.
What sort of accent does she have? Like in, what's the difference between the accents in the very north and the south in your opinion?
I like to go here to Gotland, which is a super old island. A lot of rich history over here. I would say it takes about 4 hours with a ferry. Limestone City, baby. A lot of limestone over here. And that does for beautiful places to swim. Sweden in general, we have so many islands. We have about 220,000 islands. If you hear about Greece having a lot of islands, you should come here to the Stockholm archipelago, which is just so stunning. My favorite things in Stockholm would be, I like Djurgården a lot. It's in Stockholm city. So Stockholm is small, right? You can walk basically anywhere and you're always close to water. But Djurgården is just so beautiful because it's in the city, but it's like super green. And not a lot of people live there. I think like the king's friends live there and like people like that. But it's just very nice. So and we also have this thing in Sweden called allemansrätten, which means that you can basically camp wherever you want. There's no such thing as like a private owned area. Even though it is, you are still allowed to be there. You're still allowed to exist and do your thing unless it's on someone's like backyard. The old town I really love. I really love the Swedish archipelago. And like I said, there's hundreds and thousands of islands. So wherever island you go to, I bet it's lovely. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in Sweden.
That was cool. Interesting. I've not really seen or heard much from her like speaking or anything, so it's pretty cool to see her personality as well. Seems like a cool person, and lots of great information about what she likes about Sweden, what makes her proud to be Swedish. Yeah, definitely things I've heard before, but it's nice to see them all mentioned there. You can tell me what you think about those things. What are you most proud of from them? And yes, what else would you say you're most proud of that maybe she never mentioned? Thanks.